Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or had trouble remembering someone's name, even though you know them well? People sometimes call these little forgetful moments senior moments and laugh about them. But that feeling, that small bit of confusion, is not something bad. It doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It's actually your brain's way of saying, I need a little help. Your brain isn't quitting. It just needs the right food and care to stay strong and clear. And the best part is, we can help our brain feel better. Welcome to this video. Today, we're going to explore 5 remarkable foods, truly genius foods, that science has shown can help protect our memory and sharpen our minds well into our third age. These aren't exotic pills or complicated regimens. They're simple, powerful foods that can become your brain's closest allies. But first, let us begin with a moment of reflection. How often do you consciously think about feeding your brain the same way you might think about feeding your muscles or your heart? Just take a moment to consider that. Your honest answer is the first step on this journey. Now, let's begin. First on our list are the fatty fish, such as wild-caught salmon, mackerel, and sardines. The science here is compelling. Our brains are nearly 60% fat, and a large portion of that is an omega-3 fatty acid called DHA. Think of DHA as the essential building block for your brain cells. A landmark 20-year study from Rush University Medical Center in Chicago found that individuals who consumed fish at least once a week had significantly slower rates of age-related cognitive decline. It's because these omega-3s help maintain the brain's gray matter, the very tissue responsible for memory, decision-making, and emotion. The actionable step is simple. Aim for 2 servings a week. A story comes to mind of a gentleman I know, a retired carpenter named Arthur. He swapped 2 of his weekly red meat meals for grilled salmon. After a few months, he remarked that the fog had lifted and he could finish his Sunday crossword puzzles with a clarity he thought he had lost. Number 2 is a small fruit with a mighty purpose, the blueberry. Our brains are highly susceptible to oxidative stress, a process that contributes to aging. Blueberries are packed with compounds called anthocyanins, which possess powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. They act as a protective shield for our brain cells. Research published in the Annals of Neurology tracked over 16,000 older adults and found that those with the highest blueberry intake delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. The actionable step is effortless. Add a half cup to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. If fresh berries are out of season, frozen are just as potent. It is one of nature's simplest and most delicious forms of brain insurance. Our third foundational food is one we all know, but perhaps don't appreciate for its profound cognitive benefits: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens. These are rich in nutrients like vitamin K, folate, and lutein. A long-term study following over 900 older adults, also from Rush University, made a stunning discovery. Those who ate just 1 serving of leafy greens a day had the cognitive abilities of a person 11 years younger. Imagine that. A simple daily salad, effectively turning back the clock on your brain's age. My own mother, in her late 70s, began blending a handful of spinach in her morning smoothie. She couldn't taste it, but she told me she felt more mentally balanced and clear-headed than she had in years. The actionable step is to find a way to get 1 serving in every day. In a soup, a side dish, or a smoothie, your brain will thank you. Number 4 is the only nut shaped like the very organ it supports, the walnut. This is no coincidence. Walnuts are a unique plant-based source of an omega-3 called ALA. They are also rich in polyphenol and vitamin E, which combat inflammation. A key study from UCLA found that adults who consumed a handful of walnuts daily showed significant improvements on memory and concentration tests. It's believed the combination of nutrients in walnuts works synergistically to protect brain pathways. The actionable step is to replace an unhealthy afternoon snack, like chips or cookies, with a small handful of raw walnuts. It's a simple swap that not only benefits your brain, but also supports heart health. Finally, a powerful pairing: turmeric, the golden spice, and its surprising partner, dark chocolate. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent compound that can cross the blood-brain barrier and has been shown in numerous studies to clear amyloid plaques, a hallmark of Alzheimer's. Meanwhile, the flavonoids in dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, increase blood flow to the brain. When combined, they are a formidable team. The actionable step is to create a comforting golden milk latte with turmeric and a dash of black pepper for absorption, and enjoy it with a single square of high-quality dark chocolate. It feels like an indulgence, but it is one of the most purposeful treats you can give your mind. These 5 foods are powerful, but it is essential to remember that our mind is like a garden. These foods are the nutrient-rich soil, but a garden also needs water, which is adequate sleep. It needs sunlight, which is gentle, daily movement. And it needs to be tended with a positive mindset, which is the act of staying curious and engaged with life. Feeding your brain is not a chore. It is an act of self-respect. It is the highest form of self-care, ensuring that the wisdom you've accumulated over a lifetime remains clear, accessible, and vibrant. So today, we have discovered 5 powerful allies for our cognitive health: fatty fish, blueberries, leafy greens, walnuts, and a duo of turmeric and dark chocolate. You do not need to change everything overnight. That is not the path of wisdom. The path of wisdom is to choose one, just one to begin with. And that brings me to my question for you. Of these 5, which one feels like the easiest and most enjoyable first step for you to take this week? Share your choice in the comments below. There is great power in making a small commitment, and your words may just inspire someone else in our community to take their own first step. If you have found wisdom in our time together, please give this video a like, subscribe to Third Age Wisdom, and share this with someone you care for. Thank you for joining me. Walk with confidence and be well.